Hello guys, and thank you for watching. We are back with the big fortress build. Sorry. Basically, I took a bit of a break because I've been doing so much Minecraft. Basically, I'd obviously done the big city build, and then I started doing this, and I thought, you know what? I was starting to lose. Not the how can I put it? I was kind of losing the interest of doing another big build because you can kind of imagine in your head the enormity of the task you've set up, like, you know, yourself up for, and you think, oh, what's the point? I don't want to do it at the moment. I've just done one of these and I don't want to do another one. So I took a bit of a break for a week or so. I don't know what it was. But as you can see, as we've done in the other videos, I didn't watch the last video, so I'm not actually entirely sure where I left off. But it doesn't matter. This is what I'm going to be doing at the moment. So I've laid myself some markers down, and the reason why I put these markers down, it's the same on either side, so there's no point in going the other one just to prove it, is because I need to copy the walls out. As I said in one of the other videos, I'm not going to just do them all by hand. It would be far too much work. I beg your pardon. Every time, on cue, start burping. Oh, get hiccupy. Yeah, so I'm not prepared to just completely do every single wall each time. So the idea is the reason why I've mapped them out like this is because I'm going to MC edit this wall out here. Then I'm going to copy and paste it over here somewhere. But then I'm going to take the central main keep entrance out and recreate something along the lines of one of these in the centre rather than having the big doorway, because obviously you don't have a big gateway in all four. I mean, you can have a south entrance and a north entrance, but you very rarely have a big main north, south, east, west entrance. So yeah, so I'm going to MC edit this part of the wall out, put it over here somewhere, doesn't matter where. And then I'll work on the centre, get one of these struts in the centre instead of one of all this gubbins. Same on both sides. The reason why I've done it the way I've done it is I'll show you exactly what the markers mean. So basically, the bottom doesn't really tell you anything, but it gives me when you use an MC edit, it gives you kind of you can look and you can see if it's there, but the real thing is at the top. So basically, as you can see, the orange stops here at basically where the turret ends. The steps aren't part of the turret in the sense of they don't actually form part of the actual original build. In fact, they might do. Oh, bugger, yeah. Because it would have been a 3 in. See? Caught myself a little bit there. So actually, technically, you want it one less in. Because there would have been on the outside here, there would have been a 1, 2, 3 block, I would assume. No, how does that work? Oh, actually, yeah, because it's different on both sides, isn't it? I'm just trying to think if that would have been. No, that wouldn't have been a full on. No, it would have come out block like it would have come out. Even if it went like that, it would have come out a little bit and done probably that. In fact, I'll leave the marker there as well for that. Yeah, so actually that's correct, what I did before. No, actually, this is correct, the way you got it now. Yeah, okay, yeah. So I'll get rid of the one at the bottom as well. So that gives me, the reason why I've done this is if I want to join the walls onto the turret on the opposite side, on the the 90 degree angle. 45, what am I talking about? The 90 degree angle, basically I'll need to know where I can place it before it'll interfere with the actual turret. So yeah, so it needs to come out one more than what I've done it. Obviously I'd build stairs on the other side as well, but I need to be able to place the wall, and so basically I'll go to the other side over here, and where this 3 blocks comes out here, I should be able to paste the wall in so that it actually marries straight up to that edge of there. So basically that edge there, that little bit there, I can basically paste the wall in there, marry it up, make sure it's fitting at the bottom, it's in the right place, paste it, and then I can build steps down. Obviously I'd have to knock a bit of the wall down and then just create the steps down, and it should, he says, meet up properly. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do believe, in fact, I'll copy that thing that I did as well on the other side. So it would be something like that. What did we say it was? It was like this one, and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because it's 3 on either side. So basically, there's a 3 block, as you can see. 1, 2, 3. So we know that's kind of pretty much how it works. So that gives us a key indicator of basically what we need to avoid. The reason, again, why I use the coloured walls is just for markers. It makes it easier on the eye. You can actually see what you're doing. The only problem I've not actually done it on both sides, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think, because I'll be copying it from this side. It doesn't honestly really matter. And then we'll paste one of the walls onto the side. And then what we're going to do, actually I should have done this a second ago. Should we do it from there to there? We do it from there to there, I suppose. I'm going to make a smaller section of wall. We'll do it from the centre of here, but what we'll do is, if it gets used, I'm only going to do it on one side because there's no point in doing two because they're identical on both sides. I'll make it more apparent exactly what I mean in a second. Okay, let's get rid of these. Let's get rid of that. Oh, bugger. Doesn't really matter at this point. Really, we're already at the bottom, to be fair. Okay, so I'm going to leave that marker there because that's going to be a point where, I mean, would that work? Yeah, it would actually. Because that distance between that and that wall there and that wall there is quite similar, but I'm starting to think whether it's actually to the... Let's have a look. Because I might have to change that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so let's see what it is on the other side. You'll get what I mean in a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, right, okay. It's a little bit off centre. But then you got the turret involved. Well, actually, that would make it. Yeah, so it'd still be 8. But I'll still do actually that. But we can get rid of this marker. The reason why I've done this bit is because the castle's not going to be a square by any means. It's going to be, well, whatever shape we can imagine, really. So I don't want completely like uniformed walls, because then obviously we'd have to make it a square, and that's a bit boring. So I do want sections where should I do it that way? I'm trying to think now whether we should do it that way or not. Yeah, why not? Why not? Well, it should work. Trying to think in my head now. Yeah, that'll work. That actually, because it won't look odd in that much, because it's only like one block out on one side, and you won't notice. It won't change the structure in any way, really. Okay, so we've got our markers now again. So we've got a marker that basically we're going to do the full wall, which is going to be from the orange over there to this orange over here. So we kind of get the idea now of how that's going to work there. And we've got another marker here, so we can just copy this section here, all the way to the end, obviously, to there. And then basically we've got a little small section of wall that we can copy and paste each time. Yeah, so that should kind of work. The only problems I might find is if you get a block out, basically, even if you try to... Because, unfortunately, with Minecraft, I'll just give an example. It's going to have to be along the lines of this. So that's the entrance there, whatever. It can only go like this. like that kind of thing. It can go in odd shapes, but it can't go in a diagonal or anything like that. And I don't want it to be a square, like I've said. But it can go into a bit more of an intricate shape like that. And each one of these would be a big turret. That bloody thingy. So if I did it like that, it won't be like this, obviously. I'll be doing it different. This is a bit too complicated. There's no point in making it more complicated than it has to be. But I still also need to actually pick out the terrain that I want to use. So that will determine quite a lot of how it actually looks in the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump cut now. I'm going to make a few little edits. What do I need to do? Basically I need to copy out this wall here with MC Edit, the whole wall. Copy that over there, and then I'll do a jump cut after I've done that, when I've removed the main entrance turret thingamajigs. In fact, do you know what they really need? They really need to come up a bit higher and do some sort of turret. Because I always thought, like, kind of, well, they look a bit kind of weird. But if they came up about there and did some like castle. In fact, let's have a quick look now. One sec. Let's see what this would look like. I'm waiting for a phone call actually on Skype, so I do apologise if I'm going on with myself a little bit, but I'm just waiting for Tux2 to give me a call. Tried to ring him a minute ago, but he hasn't got a mic ready. So just waiting for him to call me back. Should we do it that? Yeah, we'll have to do it that, because it wouldn't look right if we didn't. So we did this. I'll give you an idea of exactly what I meant. Okay, do that, and then we can. God, I just looked down at my as I've said in one of the other videos, I just looked down at my Razer sound card thing, my block with the volume controls and the mic controls and stuff on it. And I just thought, I've done it before where I've not actually, well, the mic's been turned off, and I've gone through a whole video, and it's gone like, oh, you bastard. And I've just lost all the footage. I think that might be a bit too high. Is it a bit too high? No, actually, it's not too bad. You'll get an idea in a second of what I mean. Obviously, it'll take a little bit more designing than just what I'm doing now, but I'm trying to think of if I bring this up a little bit higher. Bring that down there as like a crenellation sort of thing. Do that, and then that. Makes it more of a tower sort of thing, and then I'd probably put a big window in or something. So if I did something like, it's not going to be a walk up like a proper walk-in tower, but just I don't know. I prefer that it comes up above the wall. I do like how it comes up above the wall, but I probably have to design that a little bit better. I would actually make it obviously go all the way across, so it would come across here as well, so it would go and marry up to the other side, hopefully. So that should come marry up to there, which it does. Actually, I might do that. I'll play around with that. I'll do a jump cut and I'll play around with it and see how it looks. But yeah, I prefer having it a bit taller than the actual wall, because yeah, there's always something that bugged me about just having it like that. Okay, so jump cut and we'll see what it looks like after I've done this. Hello and welcome back. Basically, I've been playing around with the idea. I've come up with a couple of different ideas, as I usually do. So basically, rather than try to copy the whole wall, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to copy parts of it. So as you can see, between the blue line and the blue line, all that in the centre there is uniform. It looks the same on either side, so it definitely is. Oh, sorry, God, bloody bird. As soon as I start talking, so annoying. It's completely symmetrical. So basically, we're going to use sections of wall like this. So basically, I'll copy the wall rather than copying the whole wall and try to get rid of this bit in the centre. I'd rather do the wall in sections, so I can do section after section after section, and I can make the wall as big as I want then, and in whatever shape I feel like. Yeah. So I think this is kind of going to work. Again, we've used markers. So the blue marker now represents the actual wall space. So if you want to take a cut section of the wall, then it's between the blue and the blue. The orange there to there is between that section of the wall there and section of the wall there. But the orange actually represents, to be fair, from that end all the way to that end over there. So yeah, but the blue is now the new kind of uniform idea of how we'll do it. So I'm only doing it on one side because there's no point in doing it on both sides because I only need one, reference from it. So basically, I can now go to MC Edit, copy out that part of the wall there between the blue and the blue, post it here somewhere in the middle of the world, in this flat world, before I put it onto a proper world, and then we can use that again and again and again and again. Well, you can actually save it. I don't know how versed you are with MC Edit. I'm actually getting better from what I used to be. But basically with MC Edit you can actually create, say, like that blue to blue there, and then you can actually save it, and you can name it something like small section. I'd name it something like main wall small section. And basically, if I needed to paste something back into a wall, then I'd know that small section, wall thing would actually represent that small piece of wall that I could actually then build, and I could do it multiple times across. So get the idea anyway. So what I'll do is I'm going to carry on with this. I'm just going to try my hardest to get another wall set up. I'm not sure I can do it this video. I'm waiting to speak to somebody because I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get a camera working so that I can actually start just designing and let a camera run in the background that's running at, like, I don't know, a tenth the speed of what I'm running at. So every 10 seconds would literally be a second on the camera. You've probably seen them on other videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to get that working. I've got other things installed and I was messing around with it. And I got a bit kind of like carried away, and I think I might have made a bit of a mess of it. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll try and get hold of my friends again on the phone. I'm trying to get them on Skype at the moment, and I'll probably try and get a section of the wall to actually come out this way. So at least we've got a direction then we're heading in, and then we can start looking at the landscape and stuff we're going to do. Okay, so here's going to be jump cut. Hi guys, thank you for watching, you've still been watching. Sorry, I forget that it's been jump cut. It's been a few hours since we last spoke. We had a bit of a problem. I was working with Craig on getting the camera studio thing working for Minecraft. Finally got it working now, but like an absolute tool, of which I am sometimes, I managed to delete the save file. All my save files. So basically the big city that I built, this structure that I built, everything, I managed to delete it all. So we spent a good time trying to recover everything. And we found it eventually. Well, yeah. Thanks to Craig so much for helping me out with that. We tried a few different recovery programs, we still couldn't find it. Then we ran one last one and then I managed to find it. Whew. So yeah, a big sigh of relief. Obviously, a lot of work gone into this already. I would have been very, very, very disappointed, and I probably would have stopped the actual series if I'd lost this save file. It's one of those things, it's a psychological thing. Do you really want to start all over again? I would have to start doing all the circles again. I'd have to rebuild the wall, the turrets, everything. So yeah, it was a bit kind of hit and miss. We also got the camera studio thing working. I've done one small bit of footage. I'll show you just after this video. I'll show you it. I've got my video settings on properly. Are they on far? Yeah, far, fancy. Let's turn that off actually. Yeah, we've got that working. I'll show you a quick bit of footage after. The quality is quite bad. I need to play with the settings to get the best quality. It's one of those things as well. This computer is not the brightest computer on the shelf. It's kind of handmade through lots of different weird things that I've put together. I might try it on my laptop next time, because the laptop's more powerful, to see if that will actually record a bit better. But what I'll do is I'll show you the extra footage at the end, and you can obviously see it. And like I say, don't get too kind of thingy about it. It's literally the quality is not that good. So what I'll do is I'm going to jump cut here. I'll jump cut to that, and then I'll do my farewells, because this will be the end of this video. And I'll do my farewells on the next bit. Okay guys, so this is the footage that was used on the new camera system. It's bad quality at the moment, but we'll work on that and we'll get it looking good. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please leave a like. It does give me the incentive to make more videos. And if you're new to the series, please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and join the community. So that's going to be it. Thank you for watching as always. I really do appreciate all your views and your likes and your comments and what have you. And I will catch you on the next video. Take care of yourselves, guys, and goodbye.